In the month of December, I had a bunch of commissioned work. Some of it was hand building, and a lot of it had to do with not being on the pottery wheel. So it has actually been a couple of months since I've thrown a mug. I haven't thrown a mug in a very long time. I actually haven't gotten on the pottery wheel in very long either because of a bunch of things. We were traveling and visiting family and doing all stuff. So I wanted to ask myself, how long will it take me to get back to being able to throw a mug pretty quickly? I'm going to keep throwing mugs until I get the time down to about 3 minutes and see how many mugs it will take before I can get my time down to that time. And that's what we're doing today. We're going to check out how long it takes me to get back into pottery after being away for a while. I also have to mention that there's a couple of things that made this kind of challenge a little bit off. Number one was the clay that I was using. I was using clay that had also been sitting there for a month. In other words, I'd already kneaded in all of the oxides so that I could do a swirled pottery with that marbled look, and that pottery or that clay had kind of gotten hard. Some of it. And then some of it was less dry. So when I kneaded them together, I sometimes got clay that was a little bit inconsistent. So I had to knead them a little bit more. And as you see when I'm throwing, it takes a lot longer for me to center. It takes a lot longer for me to pull up consistent walls because sometimes the clay would act a little bit funny. So that's just another kind of note as to why it might have taken me so long to throw those first couple of mugs. As you can see, it took about 6 mugs to get down to the time where I'm throwing a mug in about 3 minutes. That's more of a reasonable time for me. I'm no Matthew Kelly, but I think 3 minutes is still pretty okay. So there you go. After several years of practicing, if you take off a couple of months and you use funky kind of clay, it may take you 6 or 7 mugs to get back into it like it did for me. I hope that video was fun for you. I hope you enjoyed watching me throw a couple of mugs. Have a wonderful day.